Hello everybody, welcome to Coffee Then Beauty. My name is Shautana, and today I just did an unboxing of my Boxy Charm September 2020 box. And so now we're going to play with some of the makeup that I got. I haven't went through and decided what I'm doing or tried it out first, so we're just doing this on the fly. But these are the colors that we're going to be using today, some of the colors out of this palette I got in my Boxy Charm. This palette is called the Hip Dot Zion Eyeshadow Palette. It's made, let's see, from cruelty-free, vegan, talc-free, paraben-free, sulfate-free, and mineral oil-free. So, and the suggested retail price on it is $30. But I'm pretty excited about trying that out. Again, I'll show you guys one more time and get to see the good pigmentation that comes with this palette. So I also have this new lipstick that I'm excited to try out. As you see, I don't have any makeup, any foundation on or anything like that yet. I did do my eyebrows, but that's it. So this new lipstick from Hank and Henry, this is the satin matte lipstick, and it's called the Love Luxe. So, and it's pretty neat looking. Let's see if you can see that. See all the sparkles in it? So I'm curious to see how this turns out. You know, because sometimes it looks really good, and then you put it on, you're like, I don't know. So, and I am wearing orange, so we'll just go with it. So, here we go. First I'm going to start putting my hair back, and then we'll do concealer on my eyes only first. Then once I get my eyes done, then we will do the whole entire face with concealer. All right. Hi, David. Thanks for watching. All right. So I have washed my face. I'm going to put on my toner first. Again, this is my apple cider vinegar toner, and as you see, I'm really low. So when I go to remake some, I'll do a video on it, and you guys can watch it with me, and you'll learn how to make your own if you'd like. So I just take it, I got this little container off of Amazon, and it's got a little pump on it, so I just put this on there, pump it up, get it on. It is strong. Sometimes it takes my breath away because it is strong, but it works. And then once you put your moisturizer on, you're not going to smell any of the apple cider vinegar. Let's see, I also put tea tree oil in this. I put lemon juice in this. And I also put frankincense in this because frankincense helps with fine lines and wrinkles as well. So, and I really like it. I put it on my neck. I have a little mole down here that is dying and getting ready to fall off, and it's because of this. So that's amazing. Love that. But just wipe it on real good. And done. Okay. It does stink. Now I'm going to put on my Glam Glow. I got this in the August Boxy Charm box. This is my it's called Glam Glow Moisture Trip. I love the stuff. It's made with hemp. So if you get a hemp moisturizer and you are any type of skin type, it'll work. Also, it will not clog your pores. So you're not going to break out just from putting moisturizer. I know sometimes I get moisturizers. They're great, but they will break me out. This one will not break you out. So I really, really like this moisturizer a lot. And I just went and bought some moisturizer. It's a Gia Bennett. I like it as well. I'm kind of a neutral skin tone. I don't break out very easily, but I know there are other people out there that have a dry skin tone or an oily skin tone, and you worry about that. So there we go. right. Now I'm gonna. Now after that, I always like to. I did do a. It's called Grace and Stella. It's an eye mask. I love these things. They're a little gold eye mask. I did do those before I came on. But I normally like to do it when I'm laying down. It makes things go away a little easier. So next, I'm going to use my Gia Bennett facial serum. It is for baggy eyes. Little bags under there. I'm just going to take a little bit. And pat under my eyes. Now this will take a few minutes before it takes effect, but it does work. And I just kind of pat it with my finger. I had to go to Florida, see a doctor, and also to go pick up my mother from Fort Lauderdale and bring her back because we're having some issues with my grandmother. So I haven't had much sleep. That's why I haven't been on. Because we had a packed Friday. Friday was crazy. And then Saturday we drove up to Clearwater and up to Newport Richey area, which is in Pasco County, where one of my friends lives. We stopped there and slept the night, and then we headed straight home. Got home late Sunday night, early Monday. So I had a lot going on. So I have a lot of baggage. So we're hoping that will help tighten that up. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put some concealer on my eyelids. It's just going to also, before I do that, I have to prime. Almost forgot to prime. Priming is very, very important. I used not to ever do it. Then I learned, oh my goodness, it will make you have more of a smooth texture. It's going to hide those fine lines, those pores, anything like that. So, and the other benefit to wearing a primer is that it's going to hold on to your makeup, your eyeshadow, your concealers, your blushes. You're going to use a little less than normal just by making sure you apply some primer. So when I do my primer, I always like to use a brush. I just find that it does a little better. So I'm just going to prime my eyes right now, and we'll do all over right before I put all of the my foundation on. So I'm just taking a rounded brush, and then I'll put it in. And I kind of just want to get it in there and then tap it in and let it fill any lines. This is really important if you're going to do like some glitter, some stuff like that too, or something that kind of tends to want to crack on you a little. This is going to help fill in all those areas, so it's not going to be able to go and crack on you like it normally would. Now, the one thing that you need to remember when you do your primer is to let it set for a little bit. So I'm going to start with this eye when I go to start applying makeup, because I did this primed eye first, and then I will do this one. And it'll give it some to tack up. And just dab. And fill. Here we go. All right. Now we're ready. All right, now I'll come back to this later, like I said, when I go to put foundation and everything on my face, and I'll do on my whole face. And what I'll do is I start on one side, do the other side, and then I do start on that side when I go to start. By the time I get to this side, it's all tacked up and dried and ready for me. So anyways, I hope everybody had a good weekend. I know mine was busy, like I told you. My husband and my daughter actually are doing a trade challenge. So they ended up trading a, if you heard my other post, you already know this, my other video, but they took a treadmill. He had a pen. They started out with a pen. She started out with a button. He traded the pen for a treadmill. She's traded her button for a mouse. And then now he is trading his treadmill for a John boat, a 16-foot John boat. And she is trading her mouse for a leg massager. But this guy did it, and he started with a paperclip and he ended with a house. Really inspired my daughter, so she wanted to try to do it. So it's really interesting, you know, the people you meet, and they love your story and stuff. So they started a group page on Facebook. It's called Destiny and Dad's Trade Up Challenge. So if you have a moment, go take a look at it, follow it, and you'll get to see where they go next. So we're pretty excited about it. My daughter's 17, so she wants a car. So we have one, but she doesn't like that one. So we're just seeing where this takes us, and maybe we'll throw the red one in later and trade it up for something good. Who knows? Who knows what'll happen with it. So, but if you got a minute, take a second, take a look at it. All right, so I'm going to go on ahead and I'm going to start priming this eye here. It's been setting long enough. So get this. And I am just going to go all over my eyelid. And this just will help your makeup go on smoother. Sometimes I like to cut it in after I've put in a darker color. Okay. Now I get my other brush that I just used to do my primer. I've wiped all that primer off of this brush, and I'm going to use it just to fill this in so it looks more natural. And this will help also stop it from cracking. And then later on I'll go back in and I'll cut my eyebrow and stuff like that. Okay, so there's that eye. Now we'll do this one. And again, I'm just using it going over my eyelid. All right, and then I'll use my brush because this looks like crap. That looks a lot better. And I don't want anyone to notice it. It's just to help lighten my eyes up so they all come out the same. The color will look nice if you do this. Everything helps make it look more vibrant. But I find if I don't smooth it out like I'm doing right now, you're going to see more cracks and creases and all that good stuff, which we don't want. There we go. Hi, Roxanne. Thanks for watching, hon. Wish I could have seen you. So, there we go. Now I'm going to start doing eyeshadow. All right. I'm going to start with I have a miniature crease brush. It's rounded a little on the edge. So I'm going to take it let's see, we've got some good oranges in here, and I have orange on, but we want to try out this lipstick. So forget that I have orange on, and we are going to try to do this a little different. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to start out with this Whisper. It's called Whisper right here. This one. And I'm going to make it my top dark color here. And then I'm going to go down to the Majesty right here. And I'm going to make that my cap. So let's try this out. See if I can make this look right. Again, remember, I haven't done anything. This is my first go. So if it turns out bad, it's not my fault. All right, here we go. So I'm going to get some of this Whisper and apply it on my eye, on the top part. Just right along the edge there. And I'm going to bring it down because I am going to do a little point there on the edge. Wow, that color is good. It really, the pigmentation on this palette is really good. Okay, now I'm going to do the other side real quick. Bring it to a point. Now what I will do is I'll go back and I'll probably cut this point to make it more dramatic so that it stands out. And then if you have hooded eyes, you want to make it up. Like you see, I'm bringing mine up kind of high. I want it right there with that angle. Helps bring everything up, and it'll still look like I have some eyelids. And blend that in just a little. Here we go. I think I need to go up a little more on this side. Okay, there we go. All right. Now I'm going to take this Majesty. And actually, before I do it, I'm going to cut my curve out again. Probably should have just went on ahead and done it like I was saying the first time that I normally do, but here we go. And I'm going to cut higher up. My actual crease is right here. Well, I'm going to cut up a little higher than that. That'll also give my eyes a little bit of a lift without having surgery. Do that. Fill that back in. And bring it back up. And do it. Here we go. There we go. I'll worry about that later. Let me cut this side real quick. Got too many things in my hand at one time. Makes it difficult. All right, here we go. And just Again, you want to go higher if you have hooded eyes than your actual crease. And I'm leaving just a little on the side there. Okay. Now I'm going to get this and just kind of smooth it out just a little. And I'm going to touch up this other side real quick. And then we can put on that beautiful pink, that beautiful red majesty that it is. It's like a really pretty color. There's a lot of beautiful colors in here. Okay. So there we go. Cut that crease a little bit more. And there we are. Okay. So I'm going to clean that off because I'm going to use it again in a minute. And I am going to do a brush cleaning. I am just honestly having a hard time finding Dawn antibacterial dish soap. I use it with olive oil to clean my brushes, and I ran out, and I've been looking, and I'm having a hard time finding it. So if you guys find it on an online shop or anything, please let me know so that way I can get it, but I have not had luck finding it. So as soon as I do, we're cleaning these brushes the right way, the proper way. So anyway, okay, let's put in this beautiful color Majesty. And then I will go back and I'll do a little bit of Sublime. That's what it is, right? Yeah, Sublime. Just to add a little bit of spark. So here we go. Put a little on my brush, tap, tap, blow it off, however you like to do it. And fill in. And there's that. We'll do this side. And up and over. There. All right. Now I'm going to take and put a little bit of this Sublime and see how it does. If it's too dark or if it gives me a good little amount of pop. Well, actually, that's gorgeous. Very pretty. Can you see that? Looks really, you can tell here the shine it has. Looks really good. All right, now let me fix up this part. Looks pretty. I like these colors. They are pretty and bright. Now I'm going to use from my Caramel Melange Sauvea palette, I am going to use my white out of here, which is called Wax Paper. Let me switch my here. Let me get this going. Just highlighting it up there. Then I'm going to take a dab and put it right down here to give my eye a little pop. Then I use my little angle brush. And I'll just boop, 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 boop. And all that does is give you a nice little pop of light right there. So I'm going to do it on the other side. And then I'll put it right in the crease of my eye again. Tap, tap, tap. And that just helps give you a little bit of pop. There we go. Now, let me do some eyeliner, and actually, I think I will, yeah, I'll go ahead and do let me fill this in first, and then I'm going to do my eyeliner. So I'm going to cut this so it's nice, because you can see it's kind of not as angled as I would like it to be. It's kind of coming down a little, and that's not a problem. Hi Chiquita, hi Tessa, thanks for watching. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go through here, and I'm going to take my concealer and I'm going to do my line, and it's going to create a nice crisp line. So be right back just a second. There we go. And if it's not perfect, don't worry, because that's why I didn't do my eyeliner yet. Because if I cut it up just a little bit too high, it's okay, because my eyeliner is going to go up here. So unless you don't want wings, which I think we'll probably do wings with this because it's pretty dramatic. So, all right. Then I get my angled brush again. And I'm just trying to make it look more natural, but still keep my crisp line. And there we go. And see, my eyeliner will go right here. The other one will go right here. So it should be great. All right. Next thing is the eyeliner. So I love using this Rockins big fat liner. I got this in my August Boxycharm box. Love this stuff. You can see the tip on it. It goes real fine to real thick. So it's all in how thick you want it is how much you're going to push on your marker pen. So let me switch my mirror around, and we'll do eyeliner now. Now what I like to do is start out with my line on my eye when I'm not using a stamp, because today we're going to try to not use a stamp. I like stamps. I have them right here, the left wing, right wing stamp, but we're going to try to do it on our own today. Now when I get out here, I will draw my wing and then I will fill it in. So I'm going to draw my line. I don't know if you can see that. But I'm drawing that in. Now I'm going in and filling it in. This thing goes on so smooth. So there we go. There's my wing I did on that side. Now we'll do this side. Hopefully they match. Because the worst thing is when we do these, same with my eyebrows, drives me crazy. As you see, I naturally have a beautiful arch right on this side. This one, not so much. It's always underperforming, not doing what I wanted to do. But I'm sure I notice that people who are conscious of themselves will notice it on me, but other people probably don't even notice it. But to me, it's like, oh, but it never seems to work out perfectly. So here we go with this side. We'll see how we can move. Again, I love how easy this glides on. And then bring it down to my wing. I'll draw my wing. And there we go. I'll fix this up. All right. And there's that wing. Okay. Now, the other thing, let me look at this, see if I got it. I think I need to go a little bigger on this one. Hold on one second. There we go. Looks good. I like it. I like it a lot. It looks beautiful. All right. So next, I'm going to do my eyelashes. And I got, okay, what I'm going to do today, I bought some magnetic eyelashes, fake eyelashes. Worked great the first time I used it. it went on. It was easy. You know, I was like, oh, I really like this. Then the second time when I pulled it out and went to go use it, that's when it was not so good. So my magnetic eyeliner that it had in it dried up. So I still have, you know, 4 sets. So what I did was I went out and I bought myself some glue for my eyelashes, and it's black. So you're not going to see it, and it'll still work on these magnetic ones, even though there's a little magnetic piece on there. So just looking at this really quick, I'm going to put a little bit something in here to brighten up my eyes, just right in here. So I have some of my cream. It's called Studio Makeup Endurance Cream Eyeshadow. You can see that. So I'm going to put a little bit of this on right at the beginning of my eyelid and kind of smooth that out and see if that helps give it a little extra, you know, pop. There we go. I mean, you see it, but it's just kind of not there. So let me see if I can do better by brushing it on with a makeup brush. Let's see how it does on the other side. I do like the way it looks, though. It makes the light brighten up right there. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Not a whole lot, just enough. And as you see, I'm just taking a little tight blunt brush and just kind of brushing it on right where I want that pop of light. Which if I put it right here, it makes my eyes look a little bit more bigger there. So I do bring it up out of that crease here just a little. And that is for us lovely hooded eyes, ladies, so that that way you can actually see some eyelids. Okay, now we will put on the eyelashes. Just wiping off my brush real quick. And here we go. Now, myself, I like to apply it to my eye. Let it get tacky, and then I go from there. Then I put the eyelashes on. So here we go. We'll do this side first, since it's typically the easier eye to do for myself. And then we pray that I don't mess this side up. Okay, here we go. And I am just taking this and going over what I've already done, because honestly, this stuff is not easy to line out. You're not going to take it across every part of it. You just want to get it down to the lash. I try to get it down to the lash as close as I can, so that way it's got perfect placement when I'm doing when I'm putting on my eyelashes. And yes, with this stuff, you have to give it a little bit to tack up. Just like with most adhesives. And see, I try to just dance it right on top where my actual eyelash is. There we go. And while that's tacking, and you got to be careful, because if you do a big amount and you like are looking funny or doing something, your eyelid can actually get stuck to the top part, and then you'll have a little black dot up there you have to go up and take off. So here we go again. Get some more on my brush. There we go. Get a little more right here just to make sure I got a good connection. All right. That should do it, hopefully. I like the black glue a lot better than the white glue. I don't know if any of you all have used the white glue, but it seems to always leave a little trace of white. So that's why I've switched and used the black. I do want to try the double magnetic that goes on the top lid only. You put a set on the top and a set on the bottom, and they magnetize together. Now that I think I'm really gonna love. So I'm looking at getting some. I'm just waiting to see which ones really work, which ones I should do, that kind of good thing. So anyway, since we've got this beautiful, beautiful reds on, I am going to go with some more dramatic eyelashes today. Don't know if I trimmed them. I don't think I've trimmed these down yet, so I might have to trim them down. See, yeah, I'm going to trim it down just a little. And if you need to trim them down at all you have to do is get you some good little scissors, and you just take it and go find out where you want to trim from. I try to do a little angle. I just trim it off, just like that. Okay. I look down when I do it. It is difficult to put eyelashes on myself. I always have no problem putting on other people, but sometimes with myself, yeah, not so much. But I find that if I'm looking down and I do it, I have better success. So I try to get my eye straight when I go to apply it. And you just add a little bit of pressure. And there we go with that one. Oh, part of him on the top got stuck there. Let me place that. All right. And I did it again. For some reason, this one wants to go up. Okay, there we go. Now I'm going to take my liner and just line this a little better. And there we go. Now let me do the other one. Trim him down just a little. Okay. And again, my black glue. Take it. What do I do with my brush? Get my small brush. Get some of that glue on the tip. And then I think I am adding a little more because I think that was part of my problem with the last side. So we're adding just a little bit more. So we're going to wait just a second, and then I'll be putting this on because I got to give it time to tack up or it won't apply correctly. But these are beautiful lashes. Beautiful. Any of you that know me, which most everybody on here knows me right now, but any of you that know me know I do not go around with fake eyelashes on. I don't even hardly go around with a lot of makeup on. I love doing makeup. But, you know, you just only get a few occasions throughout the year where you may wear it. Like this, anyway. Now, I do wear makeup every day, but typically not like this. I go more natural. But being that I am almost 44 years old, I like to do these because just because we're older doesn't mean that we can't make ourselves up, do all these new eyeshadow designs that I see. I mean, it's amazing. So if you're ever like, oh no, if it makes you feel good, it makes me feel good. So if it makes you feel good, I say do it. So go out there. It makes me feel pretty. It always makes me feel pretty when I'm dressed up, when I put my makeup on, things like that. Now, I know my beauty is within. I know I'm beautiful regardless if I have makeup, regardless if I've got on I'm dressed to the nines, whatever. But I always say, you know, these little things help us. They do. They really do. They help me a lot. Sometimes when I'm depressed, I'm down, I get myself made up. I go to Walmart. Who cares, right? But it just makes me feel a little better. So this is tacked up pretty good. So we are going to put on this other eyelash. Here we go. Okay. And then we've got this eye on. Let's see. Oh. Now I'm going to touch up my eyeliner again. I find, I don't know if you all do too, when I do eyeliner and I'm wearing fake lashes, I tend to do my eyeliner a lot bigger than normal. But of course, my eyelashes are a lot bigger than normal then too. So there we go. There's that. Boy, these are beautiful eyelashes. They are so long and full. All right. So before I do mascara or any of that other stuff, we're going to finish doing our concealer. We're going to finish, we're going to put on some blush. Then I'll do some mascara and then we'll do our lips and we'll be done. So before I move on too fast though, I am going to go on ahead and put some translucent powder. It's a loose powder. It's just supposed to help keep everything stay put. It's not really going to, it won't take away from anything. It's just going to keep it there. And I just dab a little on my brush and I'm just popping it on a little. Nothing big. There we go. All right. I got a little in my huge eyelashes. Got that out. All right. Now, I'm going to go on ahead and do my concealer, and then I'm going to go underneath of my eyes, bring some of this down here, and go underneath of here. So, let's start with primer again. I'm going to prime. Again, this will fill all your pores, fine lines, not huge lines. Like, can you see that wrinkle right there? That's too deep. I can't get it to fill that in, but it does pretty good. Now, again, I get my oval brush. It's tight. Just dab it in and start applying. And I like to kind of push, and then blend. So it gets it in to the areas I need it to, and then I blend it on out. And then I will go, after I get done, I will take my brush and just go over it, and it helps blend and smooth everything right into place. These big lines here, my talk lines, because I do talk a lot. And you're going to notice I'm going to do it in my lips too. I do that because a lot of times, like, we're getting ready to use a matte, I believe it is. And anytime you use a matte lipstick, it's going to show all of the wrinkles, all of the indentations in your lip. So I do it on my lip as well. Bring it up. Sure, I look like I'm dry mouthed. There we go. Now again, just like with my eyes, how I done this side first, then did this side, then came back and put the makeup on this side, then went on this side. I'm going to do the same with my face. I'm applying this side. By the time I get done applying this side will have tacked up on me. So it'll be ready for me to apply makeup. And then I will move on to the other side. All right, and I'll fill in down here. Again, getting any pores, any wrinkles, anything like that. And go down here. We are almost done. All right. Now, everyone should have a brush that they do not use anything on. They just use it to blend. This would be my blending brush that I like to use. And I'm just going to take it and go around, and it's going to help fill any excess, get it all blend in. All right, there we go. And now it's all primed and ready to go. But that is a lifesaver. I love this because, and you'll see, I use this a lot. I don't put anything on it. I just use to blend what I already have on my face. All right. So now I'll get my concealer out. I do have some age spots, beauty marks, whatever you want to call them, dark spots, freckles, different things like that. And I have been looking for concealer that really does cover it and keeps it covered. I'm sure everyone has. So if you have come across something that does really good and you're like, this is amazing, you got to try it. Please comment and below. Send me a message. I'll go get it. I'll try it. I'll do a review and I'll give you kudos for the recommendation when I do that. So what I do is I get the lightest concealer I have and I just start filling in the dark spots. And then I just let this set for a minute, let it kind of dry on these spots. Then I'll go back and put my actual skin tone color concealer over this. I'm getting low on this one, so a good time to give me a recommendation on concealer since this one is getting kind of low. There we go. And I already did my eye earlier, but I do this, then I blend it all out. Because as you do this, I sometimes get little makeup that likes to go down in here and get all dark. And then I have some color blah, 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 blah. Sounds like I've been drinking today. Skin color discoloration right at my lips. Lucky me. And there was a pimple that I had that scarred one time. And then I'm getting a dot in the middle of my head for some reason. And there we go. Now I'm going to take my little gray charcoal infused and I'm just going to press just to try to get it in, make it look not as cakey. But I don't want to do too much because I don't want to take it off. I just want it to be a little natural. Sorry if anyone hears my kittens. Apparently one of my little kittens ran in the house. If anybody needs kittens, let me know. I've got you. Okay. Now this I don't pat on too much because I'm trying to hide that big O spot there. You hear that kitty? They're like, where's dinner? It's dinner time. It is, guys. I'm sorry. All right. Hi, Kim. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Loka. Thank you for joining. I think that's Nishika, if I'm not mistaken. All right. There we go. Got it blend a little better. But you won't see it because I'm getting ready to put my True Color concealer on. I use the CoverGirl and Oilay Simply Ageless. It's a hydraulic complex vitamin C. It does really good. It's like a 3-in-1 foundation. I find that it blends really well with my skin. I don't use a whole lot. I'm going to just kind of blot, 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 and then I'm going to buff it in where it needs to go. And then I will go back and I will actually contour with powder. Let me wave. There we are. And if any of you watching have some ideals that you're wanting to try, you've never done it, go ahead and send it to me and I will do my best to try out the look. I'm always looking for new looks. Okay. After I've done that, I'm going to take some powder. Just powder it up really good. And this is just translucent setting powder. It's not anything special. It's a Walmart version. It's an air spun. I mean, it's not a Walmart version, but you can get it at Walmart, so. All right. And I've got that on. Now let's do some contouring. Okay, so with my contour palette, I like to use the Ace Beauty contour palette that I have. I think I got this in the June Boxy Charm, if I'm not mistaken. And I will get one of my, I need to find one of the brushes, you can get them and they're already fanned, flat, and tight. But I just take one of my extra brushes that I have. This isn't a very expensive one, and I'll just flatten it like this and put on my dark contour. I go with this one right here. It's the third one for my skin tone. And then I just take it and go up. A little down here, the jawline. And again. And then I'm going to go through and rub this in as well. And I always put a little on my ears. And then I take it and go at my top of my forehead. Just like that. See, it kind of keeps everything going down in a line. Now, I will take my brush that has nothing on it, and I'm going to use it, and I'm going to go like, do little threes. And there we go. Now, when it comes to right here, I like to put a little on one of my brushes, a dab, and pat, blow, and then there we go. Same with this side. There we are. And I like to put a little at the bottom of my nose here. And then I also put some right here. Right there. Okay. Just like that. Just helps to give you more lip. So I do not leave it this way. Again, I'll blend. There, now you can kind of see it, but it's not dramatically standing out at you. And it should help contour my nose, make my nose look smaller. And then this helps give me a definition of the end of my nose. Everything coming down. Looks good. There we go. All right. Now let me put on some blush. Just gonna take my brush. Just a little there. And again, it's like right under where I was contouring earlier, but I'm just dropping it. And there we go. I have a kitty that is not happy. Okay, so next I am going to use my Tristique mascara and put mascara on. And we are almost done for the night. Ready to go out. Have a good time. Wish that was the case. After I get done with this, I'll be taking it all off, washing it off my face, and washing my eyelashes and putting them away. Okay. And then I do my bottom lash. I always feel like my bottom lashes, when I put on awesome top lashes, my bottom lashes just disappear on you, don't they? That's what it seems like, but anyways. Oh, I forgot to put a little bit down here. I'm going to go on ahead and do that real quick. Let's see, let me grab that palette. Let's see, this Hip Dot palette. And I'm going to take one of my really little blushes right here. And I'm going to grab the Majesty, just a little on it. See if you can see that. And I'm going to put it right up under here. But I'm not going to go all the way across. I'm going to stop about midline. There we go. See that? See how pretty that is? But then I leave this, and I'll come back and I will actually put a little bit of shimmer in there too. So let me go ahead and do this other eye on this side. Again, right under your eyelashes. And if you have hooded eyes, only do it to about the middle point or a little bit behind, and it'll keep your eyes open. Looking like it's open anyway. There we go. And I got it underneath here, and I stopped halfway. Now I'm just going to wipe this brush off real quick. And Make sure I got all that color off of him, because that is a very brilliant color. The pigmentation in this palette is excellent. Again, it's Boxycharm. I pay $25 a month. You can go in, you can select what you like. You can tell them you want face creams, you don't want face creams. Hi, Jason. Should see you home in a little while. Let's see. You can tell them what colors you like, what color lipstick you typically use. So you have a lot that you're able to fluctuate. Like I can go in and say, okay, I actually have like 3 moisturizers now, so please don't send me any more moisturizer. They won't send you any more moisturizer. They will add something else. And then you always get to preview what's in there. And then like these are discounted for us to buy right now. Like I am definitely probably going to go buy another palette. I'm curious about this lipstick that we're getting ready to do as well. But for $25 a month, it's really nice. I mean, the palette I'm using today is $30. The lipstick that I'm going to be using is $18 alone. I've already surpassed that. I got a exfoliating kit that was $85 this month. So, you know, there is value in this. And you get true sizes, not trial sizes. I'm thinking about going over to Ipsy because when I was at my girlfriend's over the weekend in Florida, her daughter was telling me and her daughter-in-law was telling me about their Ipsies and that they're no longer trial size. Now they're full size. So I think I might try out some Ipsy and see what it's all about too. So looks like it's pretty good too. Any of you got it? Let me know in the bottom if you love it. But I am thinking about trying it out too. So, okay. So, get this light here. And I'm just going to take the wax paper that I did earlier and I'm going to touch up right in here. It's just going to give me a little bit more brightness. To that eye. And it helps with that hooded eye that we get as we get older. Some people are lucky. I guess they don't get them, but I'm always lucky at getting the things I don't want. All right, so I love the way that looks. I like how it brightens my eye, opens it up. I have shimmer on the top here. Beautiful. We'll go through this one more time before I start doing lipstick and everything. What I used today was the Hip Dot Zion eyeshadow palette. Its suggested retail price is $30. And the colors that we did today was we did a base color, which was the Whisper, which was this one right here. I did base on that. Then I went back through and I took Majesty right here and I put it right in here. Then I went back over Majesty just right here at the beginning of the lid and I did the Sublime. Then I thought, it needs a little bit more shimmer, more pizzazz. So I used the Studio Makeup and it's called Endurance Cream Eyeshadow. Endurance is the color. And I use that with my brush and I apply just a little up here and a little right here just to add a little bit of pop when I look into light. It really pops. You know what? I'm doing this and I don't even have my light on. I'm just noticing. My light must have came unplugged. I think my light broke. Take on it. I only have my big light. That's weird. I'll have to work on it. Okay, so let's move on to this lipstick and see how it does. So what we're going to do is this Hank and Henry lipstick that I just got today in my Boxycharm September box. And it is amazing. So I'm not for sure how it's going to look with this. I've never put it on, so I don't know the shading. I don't know if I got my eyeshadow right because we just opened it up and said, oh, we're going to do this. So anyways, again, this right here is the lipstick. It just looks like glitter lipstick. It's amazing. And it says it seals right on. So here we go. We're going to try this. I'm actually going to use some lip liner. I normally don't, but that's because I use a liquid matte. I love liquid matte lipstick. It's the best because it stays on and really does good for you throughout the day. But since this is not a liquid matte, I'm going to line my lips really quick. And here we go. All right. Lined my lips. I always do points. Point, point. Always, always have. I've never rounded them. It's just because I like them in a point. Always have. All right, so let's do this lipstick and see how it turns out. Finals finished, baby. So here we go. Wow. So this is red, red. So looking at it, you don't think it's going to be that red. It is very red. Looks beautiful, but I probably would have done a different color eyeshadow. Yeah. So what do y'all think? Tomorrow I'll probably do something different. Try something different and use this red. So because I think it looks really good, I just think with the eyeshadow color, I should have done something a little different with this bright of a red. But it is pretty. It goes on smooth. There is no glitter, no nothing to it. Oh, I have a fly. I guess that's just the outside packaging on it. It looks good. Okay. I will choose something different for the eyeshadow from now on, but this looks pretty good. I'm going to actually try one more thing before I stop. I got kitties that are hungry and crying. I messed that up. Oh, man, I wiped it. That is not good. All right. Quick save. Now let me go and touch that up really quickly. All right. There we go. So I think that's it. I don't think I'm missing anything. I am going to put a little bit of shimmer on this. Again, I'm going to use the same thing I used for my eye, which is the Studio Makeup Endurance Cream Eyeshadow. And I'm just going to apply it on my lips here. And up at the top. And then I'm going to... There we go. Gives it a little bit of glimmer. All right. So, see, this is why I love liquid matte, is because it doesn't transfer. It doesn't do like the lipstick stuff does, but it does look really good. And I think with better choice of eyeshadow, this lipstick could look really good. I'd never tried it when I was undoing the box. I just seen it, I was like, oh, we're going for that. So tomorrow I'm going to do another makeup tutorial, and I'll use this red and find something that looks better to go with the red that will really accentuate it. But it does feel nice and smooth. It is hydrating, and it is definitely matte. Definitely matte finish. So looks like I got something up here. What did I do? I got lipstick up there. That is crazy. Yeah, it's on my hand. So you got to be careful with that. But it does look nice. It looks really good. So anyways, that's the look for today. I hope you all enjoyed our little makeup sesh today. I will do another one tomorrow, like I said, and I will look for better coloring to go with this lipstick, and we'll see what we can't get it to look better, because I think this lipstick is nice. It just doesn't look as good with what I've got going on. And excuse the outfit, because I wouldn't be wearing this if I was wearing this colors, but you know, that's what happens when you open a box and you're like, oh, we're going to do this now. So I hope you enjoyed. Sorry it was so long. Like always, I say I will be back tomorrow. And I did start an Instagram. So if you would take a moment, if you look in the links below, you're going to find a link to my Instagram. Go on ahead and hit that and follow me on Instagram. And please share, like, and follow this video. And as always, heart, stars, and kisses. Till next time. Hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye.